All right, City Park hole, par 4, hole 5, sorry. And, what I'm going to recommend for this one is basically just kind of, for the most part, if you can, topspin it over there. You can see that it's going to require, maybe 6 to 7 ring adjustment. So you can see kind of how I'm setting up here. In this situation, I'm going to use very little curl and just try to focus here on, definitely hitting the majority of the center of that fairway and skipping it through. Just landed a little bit short, needed a little bit more overpower, but you can see that I still got it on the right direction, headed down towards the hole there. So what you really want to focus on is getting yourself set up for hopefully a short iron of some sort. And give yourself a nice pitch to potentially win this hole. Let me just real quick, wind assist. There we go. I'm going to put my adjustment app on, maybe get the grid on as well. Hopefully we can get it to thorn distance. We use about plus 5%. And the reason for that is, I usually use an overcorrection technique for short iron pitches. Keep in mind that your needle now is much faster. It kind of changes the dynamic of the game. So if you've seen, some of my other content, the needle speed is going to be quite different. It looks like I didn't quite get there to where I needed it. So I can think about doing this a variety of different ways. One of the ways is I can take it off the rough here. And as you can see that I'm kind of towards mid club. You can see what I'm doing here with the curl and spin at mid club. I'm not going to use the elevation anymore, 9.4 mid club. Very close to maybe 9 rings, for example. Maybe just a little extra curl. Great ball to the right. Looks like that great ball might have cost me. You can see that it shoots out towards the left. I hit a great ball to the left and just kind of costing the way that it rolled towards the hole a little bit. But you could see that with my ball guide that it was still a little bit left, and that's why I was giving it a little bit of curl. You got to still keep in mind the wind effect. So you can see that the way that I was doing that is, since it was a left to right wind, I'm not going to curl very much. Had it been a right to left wind, you would need to curl it much, much more in that same exact situation. But I do kind of recommend this shot. It's going to be a lot riskier from the bunker, but still doable. You just really got to be on point with that timing. Make sure that you don't hit the fairway, for instance. And there you can see it does. It's going to go back into the bunker. Still going to be capable to pitch it in. Please, can you just try to make this shot? Seriously. It's not over until you miss the next one. So, let's see. It should be relatively straightforward from back here. I was just playing the last tournament, which we had here, and, it's not too bad. I probably wouldn't do it as a rough bump, but it shouldn't matter if you do. The biggest problem that I would have with this would be kind of trying to get the ball guide to actually do what you need it to. It would be much easier to kind of play the left edge. This is one of the things where I can't now talk you through the opponent's shot, so I have no idea what he's doing. So this kind of takes away from the tutorial a bit because you don't know basically what your opponent's doing and whether or not they're lined up relatively good. It's kind of an unknown. So in the past I could kind of give you advice as to what not to do based on what my opponent was doing there, but with that situation, there's really nothing I could do. But good luck with that hole. You know, hopefully you're trying to do something similar and just trying to, you know, top spin it as much as you can there. Even if you have, you know, Thor's hammer or a Pak 5, for instance, you know, you could still get that drive out there kind of as hard as you can and just try to roll it through similar to what you just saw there in my video. So good luck with that hole, guys, and catch you guys next time.